Jillo there, H through T to boot that dang on time. So Timmy Turner and his stuff by dang on Desiigner. I'm noticing whenever Desiigner drops a song, we're gonna have to do basically like a little sidebar, kind of like we do with Drake, because if we don't make the point now, we'll spend the whole video talking about it, and we got to review the song itself, not the foolishness behind it. So here we go. Desiigner sounds just like Future. Okay, we've brought that up. Let's never talk about it again, because we wouldn't be able to review the song fairly if we kept bringing that up. We all know Desiigner sounds exactly like Future. Let's move on from that. The song itself goes hard. I mean, there's no way I could sit here and say the song is, it's okay. No, the song go hard in a little bit. I'm debating if I'm gonna buy it or not. I don't know. I don't know if it's that good, but the song definitely goes hard. You can kind of notice towards, let's say, the second verse, Future's flow kind of changes with the hook based on, like, the beat, and it's like, it kind of shows a little bit that this was a little bit of a rush, which is weird because Desiigner's been teasing this for like a month, so you had time to go back and redo that first chorus again, but no, he decided to have two completely different flows. Like, you notice, like, at first, like, Timmy Turner, he be waiting for, but then as soon as the beat drops, he's like, Timmy Turner, and that sounds like the same thing, but it's like when the beat drops, the cadence is slower to match the beat and match the tempo, which is like, why not just go back and redo if you don't make music, I can understand if that went, but you know, that happens, and what you gotta do is you gotta go back and you gotta redo the first chorus because now you've introduced a different flow. You feel me? But that's not here nor there. Also, I can kind of see why it took so long for him to put out, because if you're not in America, well, it's happening all over the world at this point. There's been a lot of violence involving guns lately, so I can see why Desiigner waited so long to put this song. And my bad if I called him Future a few times, I'm sorry, but I can see why this man waited so long, because this is just such a horrible time to put out a song talking about Timmy Turner's wishing for guns. So I can completely understand why he waited so long. And in all fairness, just probably not ever a good time, just because the world is what it is, and rappers who talk about this kind of stuff, salute to them, because you guys are really treading a thin line nowadays, but that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, the song's alright. It's not amazing, but it's definitely cool. Definitely worth the wait. If it's not in your head by the end of the day, you don't have a soul. But, the only thing I really don't like, other than the fact that the cadence switches up and the tempo switches up for no reason as far as his flow goes towards the beginning and the middle, the end of the song is just him milking the melodicness of the hook. I mean, the final hook lasts about 1minute and 30 seconds. It's a cool hook, but I mean, you could have made that a 2-minute, 50-second song and left people, like, wanting more from the hook. But no, you decided to stretch it out because that's the only part of substance of the song. I don't know about that part, but that's not here nor there. It's gonna be cool in the club, I guess. You know, you don't have to, like, loop it, because it already loops itself, but that's not here nor there. I'm surprised the man was not out of breath at the end of the song, but again, that's not here nor there. Like, comment, subscribe, H3T. Let me know what you thought of Boot the Dang On Song. Let me know if you see another triple OG working as hard as me, putting in as much work as me, actually. Do me a favor, find Cosmo and Wanda and point them out. I was trying to make a pun on wishing for... I tried. See y'all later. Yeah.